According to The Hollywood Reporter, which has about 100% better track record than YouTube, Hayden Christensen is reprising his role once again in the Ahsoka series. We already knew who was going to be a part of the Kenobi show. Now we know he's a part of Ahsoka. This was also confirmed on Rosario Dawson's Instagram. She says, "Sky Guy, they know. See you soon. Snips." I apologize for the lo-fi nothing of this video. There's no flash, there's no editing. This is just me waking up at 5:30 on a Saturday with a cup of coffee and seeing some news. The thing that interests me the most with this news is the timeline. Do we know in the Star Wars timeline when the Ahsoka show is taking place? I don't think that information has been divulged whatsoever. I mean, it's possible that it could be earlier than we see Rosario and Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, right? I mean, it could be a show that takes place relatively close to the final season of the Clone Wars. I mean, who knows? Again, I don't think that information is out. But if I had to guess, the Ahsoka show will take place kind of side by side with The Mandalorian, parallel in the timeline. That's just a guess, and if that's the case, the casting of Hayden Christensen could be in the form of a Force ghost. To me, that makes a lot of sense. If you're going to have Hayden Christensen back, a Force ghost would be a subtle way, from time to time, to have him in the show. You could have some incredibly emotional moments with him and Ahsoka, knowing what we know about their history together. And if that's not the case, if this is going to take place like during the reign of the Galactic Empire, which again, I doubt that's going to happen, or even if it takes place directly after the Clone Wars events, I think that's not going to happen. For many reasons, one being that when Darth Vader is unmasked in Return of the Jedi, it's Sebastian Shaw under the mask. It's pretty obvious that is not Hayden Christensen, right? So, you can't really do the reign of the Galactic Empire and have Hayden Christensen there, unless he's just walking around in the suit. That's not going to happen. I highly doubt it. Could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Now, if you did immediately after the Clone Wars, it would be interesting, or the time of the kind of Rebels, early Rebels. It would be interesting. Maybe Darth Vader takes off his mask a lot more than we presume, and we would see more Hayden Christensen face. Again, this is all pure speculation. I'm shooting the shit here, sipping on a little bit of coffee at 5:30 on a Saturday morning. As my sprinkler system's shooting outside, I can hear it. And hey, maybe we're gonna see Hayden Christensen, maybe even Darth Vader in flashbacks. We had some little flashbacks here and there in The Mandalorian. Maybe the Ahsoka show will go that route as well. Subtle flashbacks with Hayden, subtle flashbacks with Vader. Who knows? Oh my God, I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall. But overall, this news of Hayden being in the Ahsoka show, I like more than Hayden being in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. For a variety of reasons, and it's just kind of my personal expectations and kind of what I'm looking for and hoping for with certain shows. For the Kenobi show, I really want it to be a small character study. I don't even care if he ever pulls out his lightsaber. I would almost prefer that he didn't. I want a slow character study about a guy who has self-isolated himself after his entire worldview and everything he knows came crumbling down. That would be interesting to me. The Ahsoka show, on the other hand, it would be interesting to kind of explore the relationship between Ahsoka and Vader post events of the prequel trilogy. A little more, whether that be in like flesh and bone, or as a Force ghost, because their relationship, to me at least, is a little more interesting in the Clone Wars than Obi-Wan and Anakin's relationship. Their relationships are all interesting to watch, but I think Ahsoka and Anakin, their relationship is a little more fun to watch. It's a little more playful. It's a little more heartfelt. At least on the outside. But yeah, anyway, man, what do you guys think? I know a lot of people are completely excited for this, which, I'm pretty excited for it too. Hayden Christensen is coming back in full force. This stupid pun, unintentional pun, but yeah, man, I'm happy for him. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? 2005 Revenge of the Sith came out. It's 2021 now. Who would have thought all those years? If you would have told Hayden Christensen that, all these years later he would be reprising his role as Anakin, as Vader. I don't even think he would have believed it, right? Who would have thought? But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Good on him. All right, everybody, what do you guys think? Obviously, most people are super excited. I think he'll probably play a smaller role than I'm anticipating. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, it's time to drink my coffee and play some Back for Blood. Later, guys. Have a good weekend.